Okay, we are in the Prevost H345. We're showing you how you can use all the switches and buttons here in the driver's cockpit area. So we'll start to the left.
This is your parking brake. To release it, you push down. To put your parking brake on, you pull up.
Okay.
This button right here is to lift up your tag axle. So whenever you're in New York City or tight turns, push this button like that, and your tag axle will lift up the whole way up.
That gives you more clearance?
No, that gives you more turn radius.
Turn radius, yeah. Okay.
And then you can put it back down where the tag axle is going to, go back to the normal position.
Okay.
You have your mirror switches. This is your left mirror. Turn it left is your flat mirror. Turn it the whole way to the right is your convex mirror. And that's the same thing on your passenger mirror.
Okay. Now how do you actually adjust the mirror? You're getting it into the position for changing, right?
Yeah, so like this is a convex mirror. So I'm just
there you go.
Moving like that.
Yeah, just wanted to show how that works.
There we go.
All right.
This button right here is for your window, for easy pass window, to get a ticket or anything like that.
All right, nice little window here in the.
And it's good for a driver. What's it called? Wind.
Okay.
This is your mirror heater. This button is to unlock and lock the bays.
Okay, luggage, yeah.
This is your cruise control. This button is to kneel the coach down or to raise it up.
Okay.
This is your air horn and your city horn.
I got a question about the kneeling button. If the bus was knelt down and you tried to move it forward, would it automatically stop to or activate into?
So on these Prevosts, you always, before you leave, you always have to raise the coach up, and then you can move. But if the coach is down on position, it's going to give you a warning, telling you raise the coach up.
Okay, good. That's what I was wondering. If there was any type of warning signal to raise it back up.
Yep, it is. This is your Allison transmission. It's a 6-speed, neutral, drive, reverse. Mode and the arrows up and down, I will not worry about that.
Okay.
Over here on the left side, you have your headlights. You have your four-ways. These 3 buttons are for your wipers on top. This bus has 2 different wipers down here and up there.
Okay, so you have like your upper and lower wipers. Okay, so that's the upper.
Yep.
And
this is to clean the the wipers. And then this is your defrost for the up top.
What activates the lower wipers?
Right here on your turn signal.
Okay, so we're gonna get to that in a second.
Correct.
So again, that one switch for the wipers is only doing the top ones. Okay.
This is your TCS traction control button. This particular coach is equipped with a wheelchair lift. So whenever you're using a wheelchair lift, you always want to activate that so the wheelchair can work. If you don't have this on, then you can't operate the wheelchair. Then you have your fast idle. Always want to have your fast idle on.
Alright. And below that?
Override button. I will not have to worry about that.
Okay. Alright, good. Let me try to position this for the arm here.
Okay, this is your left turn signal and your right turn signal switch. This button right here is not a horn.
Not a horn.
A thank you button for the trucks or cars that let you in the lane.
Okay.
all your lights will activate and flash.
Okay.
This is your wipers for the bottom.
The bottom wipers on the front.
Yeah, I like to say drivers.
Or
wipers.
drivers. Okay. We'll call it drivers wipers.
And then push this in to clean the windshield.
Okay. Pushing it down as opposed to
Right, yeah.
Okay, like the other one was in the opposite direction. Okay.
You have your cruise control, side, and cancel. This button right here, hold it in. Your
mirror or your shades come down.
Shades come down.
All right, so that's for your shade.
Yeah. So, and to put it back up, you have to double click to make it go up.
Okay.
So go down, you have to hold it in, and to go back up, double click.
Double click. Okay, and then you got your resume button there for cruise control, right? So.
You have your horn.
Uh-huh.
The button that I was telling you earlier, you have your city and air horn. This is how you activate it. City horn. Change. Active. Push that button to air horn.
Okay.
So there you go.
All right.
On the right side, you have your Jake brake 1 and 2 and off. The Jake brake, once again, is for the engine, so your bus can slow down without you using the brakes so much.
Okay, and below that is the right side shade.
Yes.
Okay.
And the same thing.
Okay. All right.
Okay, you have your Topo over here on the left side.
Okay.
You have your water temperature, oil pressure, your RPMs, your DEF. All this information, you got, the fuel, the miles, how much miles it has, and everything like that.
Now to switch that and to a different mode, is that under the steering wheel here?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go back, and you can see where the cruise control is. So those different modes can be checked by just looking at hitting those two, right?
Yep.
Okay, great.
Okay. And then you got your miles per hour right there, your fuel gauge, the PSI for your front, and then PSI in the rear. On the right side, these two buttons are to close and open the door. To close the door is red. To open the door is red is because you stopped. To close the door, you hold the green button in.
Okay.
It's green because you close the door and you're ready to go.
All right.
You have your driver light, interior light for the passengers, reading lights. This button is for the fans for the passengers.
Okay.
And this button, if you're doing a commuter line run, if you activate this, alarm is going to go off for the passengers, meaning your stop is coming up.
Okay, do you use that often or?
No, I don't use that at all.
Okay.
This is for the driver AC. You can change it, how fast you want the fans to go, and recirculate.
Okay, that's driver.
Yep. And then this over here is for the passengers.
Got it. Okay.
You have your radio, CD, DVD players all right here.
Okay, so when you want to play a DVD in the Prevost,
You just want to hit DVD,
or DVD, yeah.
and then you can insert the CD. And then play the movie.
Okay. Now I noticed on this I didn't see the 110 switch.
Oh, the 110 switch. Good question. To activate that, you have to have this button on for the AC.
Okay.
So if you don't have this on, all your outlets are not going to be working.
All right. So we want to say that again. So in order for the 110s to work, so there's people can plug in their devices, that has to be on, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I think we covered everything here in the Prevost.